Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt, CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this Tuesday, April 5th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, as we reported yesterday, at approximately 6:30 yesterday morning, the Gila County Sheriff's Office, in conjunction with assisting agencies, initiated a search warrant in the area of Rye. There was initially no other information released except for that it was an active operation and the public was being asked to remain out of the area. Well, a little later in the day, the details were released, and it appears to have been a pretty significant bust. Upon completion of the search warrant, the Gila County Sheriff's Office says that numerous drugs and weapons violations were discovered. Ronald Jack Adler and Teresa Lynn Barnes, both of Rye, were taken into custody and booked into the Gila County Jail on various charges, including misconduct involving weapons, possession of dangerous drugs, possession of narcotic drugs, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Sheriff Adam Shepard expressed thanks to all that assisted in both the preparation and the execution of the search warrant, which included the Payson Fire Department, U.S. Forest Service, and the Drug Enforcement Agency. Now, in other news, on Sunday at about 12:30 p.m., the Coconino County Sheriff's Office, U.S. Forest Service Law Enforcement, Lifeline Ambulance, and Native Air Ambulance responded to a report of a hiker who had fallen at Sycamore Falls in Sycamore Canyon. Due to the nature of the incident and the location of the hiker, resources from the Coconino County Sheriff's Office Search and Rescue Unit, as well as the Arizona Department of Public Safety Central Air Rescue Unit, responded to the scene, and they did that to conduct a technical rescue. Search and Rescue arrived at the trailhead at approximately 1:52 p.m. and began to coordinate the rescue. DPS Central Air Rescue arrived on the scene at approximately 2:15 and assessed the scene for helicopter hoist rescue, while Search and Rescue prepared for a ground-based technical rescue option if that was needed. Well, trooper paramedic was lowered from the DPS air rescue helicopter to the accident site and began treating the hiker and preparing for extrication via a hoist. The hiker was extricated via the helicopter hoist and transported to a nearby landing zone where Native Air Ambulance had landed, and they received the hiker for transport to the trauma center at the Flagstaff Medical Center. The rescue was completed by 3:25 p.m. when the hiker was flown to the hospital. Search and rescue personnel assisted the uninjured bystander in exiting the canyon and returning to the parking lot. The injured hiker, an adult male from Tempe, Arizona, was hiking with a group, and they say he attempted to hike and scramble to the base of Sycamore Falls when he slipped and fell approximately 20 feet, sustaining a head injury. Other members of the hiking group witnessed the fall and called 911 to report the incident. Later in the day on Sunday, Search and Rescue also began responses to several other incidents that were either resolved prior to their arrival or by other agencies. Well, as the spring weather arrives and more outdoor locations are accessible, it is important to be prepared with the proper equipment, the training, and the knowledge to safely recreate in the outdoors. Those are the words from your Search and Rescue folks. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, you can look for mainly dry and warm weather this week across central and northern Arizona. Gusty west to northwest winds will arrive on Tuesday, becoming more north to northeast for Wednesday and Thursday. A complete report on your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News. Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Michael Dowling with the Old County Inn and Pinewood Tavern. So we've been using Terlucas and Brandt probably for the last 4 years. They've been really awesome to work with, Amy and Marguerite. They do everything now from pretty much all of our payroll needs, pay all of our taxes. They even help us on Fridays to pick up our checks, which is great since they're local. But I pretty much use them for everything. They've been awesome to work with, and they take off all the things I don't have to worry about as far as taxes go, so I can concentrate on my business. But as for now, they're pretty much doing all of my personal taxes, all of our payroll needs, all of our business taxes, and very affordable and just awesome to work with, and they're local. So we really appreciate them, and they've been a great partner with us so far.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, a wind advisory has been issued for today across much of northeastern Arizona. A typical spring day out there this afternoon across north central Arizona with warm temperatures and breezy winds taking place. The main story for today is going to be the gusty to strong west to northwest winds across our entire region here in Rim Country. Most locations should experience west to northwest winds of about 25 to 35 miles an hour, with an emphasis over in northeastern Arizona and across the Navajo Nation, where gusts up there could reach as high as 50 miles an hour today in some of the higher elevations. Confidence has increased enough, which is why a wind advisory has been issued for those regions. Now, by tonight into Wednesday, the pressure gradient begins to ease a bit. Winds will weaken and shift to the north-northeast for Wednesday and Thursday, with a high-pressure ridge building over the west coast. Now, even though heights begin to increase during this time, temperatures will be a few degrees colder as cooler air infiltrates from the northeast. Having said that, temperatures still supposed to be pretty much near average. Weaker easterly breezes are likely for Friday, with warmer temperatures as the ridge takes over. Very warm above average daytime temperatures are forecast for Saturday, with the return of southwest winds from then onward. Ensemble guidance continues to suggest an active weather pattern across the west. Confidence remains on a slow upward trend in regards to a long-wave low-pressure trough driving southward from western Canada, setting up over the western U.S., taking place around the Monday to Thursday time frame of next week. Now, this would result in periods of gusty, strong winds and colder temperatures. The national blend of models is also hinting at some snow accumulation for next week for the Flagstaff elevation and over in the White Mountain regions, with a 20% chance for greater than 2 inches at the Flagstaff Airport through next Wednesday. Now, all that said, you should take this with a grain of salt, however, as long-range forecasts tend to be very tricky during the transitional seasons, especially when precipitation is involved. So stay tuned, and we'll keep you posted as we get a little closer to the weekend. Meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today should look like this. In Payson today, you can expect beautiful sunny skies once again, along with some fairly gusty winds and a high warming up to around 76 degrees. Tonight, it'll be clear, but still pretty windy with a low around 46. Up on top of the rim at Forest Lakes, winds will be gusting to nearly 40 miles an hour under sunny skies, with a high up on top of the rim today near 66. Tonight, winds will still be gusting to around 30 miles an hour, with their low up there dropping to near 39. Well, down south here in Tonto Basin, 20-mile-an-hour winds both today and tonight are in the forecast. The high in the basin today should heat up to around 87 degrees, good time to go to the lake, and the lows tonight pretty darn mild, bottoming out at 55. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tano TV, KRIM Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great Tuesday. Thanks for watching.